You know, they really messed up a lot of people's lives. You know, all of the rules and statutes, all the they really messed people's lives up. They really did, because a lot of people out there are so scared to even live because of all the rules that have been placed upon them. Like, oh, you can't do this if you want to get this. And it's like, then it's like, their life is it's like they're hurting these people into a certain direction that they don't even really know that is unfavorable to them. This is the thing. You can't be scared in this life. You can't be scared to live, or else you will find yourself in a place that you did not even think you were heading towards, until you're there and then you realize this was not really what I intended, you know. Like, but you thought that was the only way at that time, and that's why you ended up there. But it's like, that's not the only way. There's multiple various ways to get to a certain goal in life, and it's like, you just gotta choose wisely how you do that. And you gotta, don't take life for granted. Don't take your time for granted. Don't take your youth. Don't take your youth for granted. Don't take anything for granted. And I've always been that type of person to just be like, I gotta do something right now. I gotta make sure that I'm living my best life right now. But it's like, even if I have that idea and that feeling in my mind, I realize that there's still obstacles that you gotta go through. And it's different for different people, you see, depending on where you begin in life, like where you were raised in life. It's like, you really have to see things from a bigger picture and just see, like, you gotta like really view things like, what is it that you want, or what is it that you desire? Like, what situation are you in? How can you accomplish your desire? And then it's like, you know, sometimes it's hard to really know how, because you don't know that much. But you have the imagination. And that's the thing, the imagination can create reality, but that's not the only thing. It's action. Your actions create reality. Your actions. Like, what is it that you really feel like doing right now? Like, sometimes it almost seems like you gotta sacrifice one thing for another. And that's the part that I'm like, I don't really like the sacrificing aspect of choosing different paths. Yeah, I don't like that. And that's the thing. It's like, they had sacrificed so much because of their statues and the color of law and things like that. They have caused us to sacrifice our authentic nature just to have something that we feel we would like. But it's us that's doing it to us in a way. It's just that some of us are doing it, and some people are doing it intentionally because they feel like they have to get something from someone else in order to have something. But then there's some of us that are doing it unintentionally without realizing it. Like, we may not even realize that we're affecting somebody else. And I'm more of a person that I'm always careful about how I affect others. That's why I don't really do things to cause any hurt to others, but then people are sort of, they don't even realize what they're doing to me. Some of them. But then when I bring it up to the attention, it's just either some people respect the fact that I communicated that, but then there's some people that are like, well, in the past, they didn't take it well, and they were just angry, but then they apologized. And it's like, sometimes you can't really, you don't know what to do when that happens, because then it's like, do you really want to continue being around that person after what they did? It's like you lose the trust at that point. And it's like it's hard to give somebody a chance again when they've hurt you. And I guess that's one thing that is sort of affecting my relationships at this moment, because some people don't really know how I feel about things because of all that subconscious, beliefs affecting how I communicate. And the fact that that's the case, it's like, wow, that's insane. That's insane that I have to heal my subconscious mind by just trying new things again, because there's some things that happen that made me realize, oh, I gotta be careful there because this may happen. I gotta be careful there because that may happen. But then it's like, there's only but so much you can do before you are like just stagnant and blocked, So it's like your chakras become blocked just because you went through all of that. And you have to like realize or see what is the best way to think about a certain thing. Because sometimes you may not even know. You may not know the solution. And that's the thing. Even if you don't know the solution, you still have to move forward. You still have to move forward because life, we're not getting any younger. We're getting older. We only have one life in this body. So we can't just let things just stay in our minds and stay in our reality for that long, because it's just, at some point you really have to just move on, because time is everything. You're just, we have to do our best to live our best life, and we can't let a life pass us by. So I guess the name of this video would be Subconscious. I forgot what I said. That was, gosh, moving on. Okay, moving on. I don't know if I should figure that out right now. That it might take a while to figure out. Moving on from past, you know, like flowing through life, I'm still thinking. I don't know. I'll probably just watch this video again and figure that out on how to label this video. See, things have labels. Videos have labels. Labels are just ways to you know, to basically explain things in a way that you know what to expect about a certain thing. So then it's like, if you are interested, you will watch it, but if not, you won't go that way, right? It's just like in life, different labels. You know, sometimes we don't really know much about ourselves until we do things. Then we find out, okay, this is not a good thing. We don't really know unless we experience something to know. And that's life. You have to do as much as possible in order to figure things out as you go. And I guess that's the point of this video. It's experimentation. And just trusting that you will find out what to do with every situation. Just keep on moving through life in a confident way. Don't be scared. Just know that the solutions will appear in any given moment. You just gotta have patience. Patience. And meditate. Just relax. Breathe. It's not that serious, I guess. Even though it feels serious, it is serious. But it's just, we gotta like take time to breathe, take time to just trust. And I guess that's the thing. I don't know if this is the video where I was talking about how people have been, you know, have sacrificed certain things. But yeah, that's what it is. People have sacrificed certain things, which made them lose a lot of their potential in life, you know? Like, they didn't reach certain potentials that they could have reached if they just sort of like tried things. And it's like, the more you try, the more you realize certain things, you know? So if you never try, you won't know how far you can go. You won't know how far you can go unless you try things. And that's life. It's just some people have to tone it down a little bit, though. That's what it is. Some people have to like just like tone it down because they may be trying too much and just be finding themselves in crazy situations, you know. But other people are just like scared, so it's like they don't really try because they're trying to be perfect and making the right decisions. And I guess I'm one of those people, you know. I try to make the right decisions. I'm always doing my best to make the right decisions, but I have to be the one to try more and to experiment more and not be scared, because I know that every solution will present itself to me as long as I And that's the scary part. It's like sometimes you make a choice, but then there's a consequence to that choice that you thought you would be free from. But it's like that's where the statutes and the color of law is like hijacking people from actually learning and experiencing life to the fullest extent and fullest potential. It's that stuff. So it's like they have done so much wrong when it comes to that, but at the same time it's sort of like it teaches us lessons at the same time about certain things. I think that's all I gotta say for now, for this video. So that's that. I think I'm good for now until I just come again and have something else to say. So I'll be making more videos, so that's that. Okay. Please, and see you soon. Enjoy your day or night, and just trust the flow. Until next time.